Hello everybody! We are back again, live this week from our Coastal Seafoods Test Kitchen. And this week we got a whole lot more to talk about, as always. It's been a pretty cool week around here. As some of you may have seen, we have started our brand new delivery service, which has been great. So many people are using it and it's awesome. We absolutely love it. For those of you on Instagram, we've got the link for that in our bio, so if you want to place a delivery order, you can do that. You can schedule out as far ahead of time as you want, so if you wanted to place your orders for next week right now, you could absolutely do that. We've also got, if you go to coastalseafoods.com, for you Facebook folks, you can hit the delivery tab right at the top of the page and get your order started that way. We've also shared the link out, obviously, all over the place. And it's been pretty awesome. So we're having a really good time with that. And I'll just give people a few minutes to tune in. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on. Looks like we got some people on Facebook joining us. Oh, let's get cooking. Yeah, we're about to. We're definitely going to throw down this week. If for those of you who subscribe to our newsletter, which if you don't, you absolutely should, you can register for that, coastalseafoods.com. There's a big button right on the front page, join, subscribe to the newsletter. We always include all kinds of different stuff in there. It goes out early in the week, Tuesday mornings, and it talks all about our weekly features and things like that. We include recipes and videos and the whole shebang. So definitely worth checking out if you're not subscribed. But if you are subscribed, you'll see that this week we were featuring our Coastal Seafoods brand cooked shrimp, which is a 1620 shrimp, perfect for shrimp cocktails. It is actually what we use for our shrimp cocktail platters, which you can also order online, either have them delivered or you can schedule them for a pickup. But the fun thing about these shrimp is they're good for a lot of things. They are pre-cooked, so you don't really want to do a whole lot in the way of cooking them. And what I've found, and a lot of questions I've been asked over the years is, you know, when people serve shrimp cocktail at parties, a lot of times they'll wind up with leftovers. So we get a lot of, what can I do with that? I don't want to just eat cold cocktail shrimp in the morning, even though I'm all for that. Love doing that. But there are some really cool things that you can do with them. So this is the shrimp that's featured this week. This is the 1620. It's a good, nice, meaty shrimp. This is awesome for shrimp cocktail. This will have all your guests super happy. Really, really beautiful. Give you a little bit of a close-up view here for our Facebook friends. You can kind of see nice big shrimp there. Beautiful shrimp. Really, really nice. But what you can do with these that's really cool is you could use them the next day for a really nice brunch. And what I like to do is I like to make a very nice kind of soft scrambled egg with them. And this recipe actually works very well for any kind of leftover seafood that you have. If you have leftover gravlax or smoked salmon, this is awesome for that. If you have leftover crab meat, this is really great with that. I've done that before. I've done it with lobster meat. So many different things that you can do here. But what we really want to start doing is we want to start by removing the tail off these shrimp, which comes out very easily. So you just remove that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just cut this into little bits. Just little bite-sized portions. Looks like we're having some Instagram issues. Let me get this back online here. There we go. We're back up. So all I'm doing is cutting these into little bite-sized portions, like little half-inch pieces. And I've got a little tub here already set up. Now my pan has been heating here, and what we want to do is we want to keep these eggs fairly soft. We don't want nice, big, large, fluffy curds for this. We want something really smooth and creamy and decadent, since we're pairing it off with seafood. So we want to keep our pan controlled pretty well to kind of a medium, maybe even medium-low heat. If you're not comfortable with doing this, definitely starting low and taking your time with it is not a bad way to go. You will eventually get there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this with a couple tablespoons of butter and let that kind of get going. See, this pan's already pretty hot. I've got my heat turned down a little bit, so I'm going to just take this off the pan for a minute, let this butter melt. I've got my eggs already beaten here. So this is 3 eggs. This is a pretty good amount of eggs for, you could probably feed 2 people with this ultimately, or one really, really hungry person. Just sort of depends. Once my butter's melted, I'm going to take my eggs, which again have been whipped pretty thoroughly. I gave these a real good beating. And I'm going to go ahead and just add them to this butter. My pan has cooled down quite a bit from that butter, which is good. And then using a rubber spatula, I'm just going to kind of slowly get these eggs working. Again, I'm not looking to develop huge, big curds. I want this to be kind of nice and soft and fluffy. And this comes together very, very, very quickly. So those are going, and they're already kind of near where I want. So I'm going to go ahead and add my shrimp, which these are pretty cold, so this should help cool those eggs down quite a bit. And I'm just going to kind of fold this all together. And I just want to kind of warm those shrimp through. Again, I'm trying to keep this pretty creamy. And again, we're already there. This goes so fast. And I'm going to hit this with just a dollop of creme fraiche. So it's about a tablespoon or so, tablespoon and a half of creme fraiche. This will also start to kind of slow that down a little bit. And I'm just going to toss this all together. And basically, what we have here is a super fantastic little brunch that came together this quickly. And again, highly, highly, highly recommend doing this with a variety of different seafoods. Also got a little bit of a fresh dill here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to toss a little bit of dill in, just a little added flavoring. And I'm going to actually turn my heat off. I'm going to grab my salt. I always wait to season my eggs to the end because I don't want the salt to draw out any sort of extra moisture from the eggs and make them watery. So just a little bit of salt, a little bit of that fresh dill. I'm going to go ahead and just sort of spoon this onto a plate. Now, another thing that would be really nice to do with this is to put this over some beautiful toast. This would be really nice on like an avocado toast. Absolutely beautiful there. I'm going to go ahead and slide this out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a little bit more of this fresh dill on top. And again, we've got something that's really, really, really beautiful here. And you saw that all came together in real time very, very quickly. The only additional time it would take would be to actually dice the shrimp, which, as you can imagine, only takes a few minutes. So look at that. See those nice, just beautiful, creamy eggs, which is exactly what we're looking for. This is an absolutely awesome way to use up any leftover shrimp that you have. Again, crab meat also really works well here. Cold smoked salmon is really awesome in this dish. In fact, that's a very classic thing to do. Super delicious. Highly recommend trying this. Could not be simpler. Yeah, so talking shrimp, again, we've got our shrimp on feature this week. This shrimp that I used here, $19.99 a pound. We also sell the 2-pound frozen bags if that's easier. I know a lot of people like to buy a few days out and store them in their freezer for a while. That's perfect. We have a 2-pound frozen bag, the same thing, $39.99 for those, so you can stock up, get ready ahead of time. We also have, obviously, our Coastal Seafoods brand cocktail sauce, which is a perfect accompaniment for this if you're doing a shrimp cocktail. The Coastal cocktail sauce, really delicious. It's been a fan favorite for decades, and you can get that for $3.99 each. If you like tartar sauce, we've got our tartar sauces. Those are $3.99 each. We've got our mustard sauce, which people love for the stone crab claws, $3.99 each. So we've got a lot of different varieties of things in this week. Obviously, for the holidays, we're all good and stocked up. So definitely check that out. You can also, again, visit our delivery site. Check it out even. It's really, really cool. The whole store, there's a lot of different products that you can get on there, not just our seafood stuff, but we've got a lot of our dry goods on there. So like some of our gourmet oils and vinegars, we've got that. We've got some of our spice blends up there. Some of those Indiana's apple pie spice blends that everybody loves so much, those are up there. All kinds of cool things. Smoked seafood, fresh seafood. We've got all kinds of stuff for making sushi up there as well. So definitely we've got the sushi grade fish. You can order and have delivered right to you. Doesn't get easier than that, folks. Super simple, super easy, really, really cool. We are definitely in the swing of holiday season, and for those of you who are familiar with what it looks like around here during the holidays, it is crazy, but we love it. It's so fun. Everybody comes out we get super busy. There's tons of customers. There's lines out around the block, which sounds daunting, I realize, but we always have a good time. Our customers have such a good time when they're hanging out in line. Everybody kind of jokes around and it gets fun and silly, and we absolutely love it. So it's definitely worth coming down and checking out still. If you don't want to do delivery, you are always welcome in the store. So definitely come check that out. We are in it though. It is here. The next few days are going to be crazy. It's going to be fun, so please be patient with us. We will get to everybody, we promise. We always do. And we just got more options for you now to make it easier. Yeah, so lots of super fun stuff going on. We've got all kinds of beautiful whole fish in today. It is Thursday, which means it's 20% off all whole fish and salmon. So if you're looking for that, today's the day to come in. If you do salmon for your holidays, today is the day. Come in, stock up, load up. It'll be good for a few days, so not a problem. Our Atlantic salmon, you could also freeze. That's never been frozen product, so you could buy some fresh, bring it home, put it in your freezer, hang on to it until next week if you need. So definitely a good time to come out and buy that. We're well stocked up on crab legs, obviously, so definitely worth checking out there. Just tons of stuff. So, and if you have any questions, again, feel free. If you don't want to call the store, you are welcome to hit me up on either Facebook or Instagram. Send a message there. I will happily try to respond to that. As always, I try to get to those as quickly as possible. Looks like maybe we have a few questions here. Do we have any tomahawk steaks this year? We do not actually have any tomahawk steaks in the store, but you can always order them. You can call the store and place an order, and they could probably bring some in. I'm not sure what the turnaround time is on that right now, but again, I would highly recommend calling the store or send me a message after this, and I can check into that for you and see what we can do. Those tomahawk steaks are absolutely gorgeous, so I know what you're getting at. We've also obviously got our soups back too. That's another big thing that's been very, very popular. We've got our lobster bisque, we've got our clam chowder, we've got our gumbo, and we've got our smoked char chowder, which is a new one, which has been very popular as well. Those are all $7.99 each, and we're going to be sampling those out this weekend. So you can come down, check that out, and try it out. See if you like it, which I know you will because they're amazing. The lobster bisque has been huge. People have been going nuts for that. We worked pretty hard on that recipe, making sure it was pinned down and absolutely fire. So it's there. Come check it out. It's going to be a blast. We got some other questions. All about the seafood questions. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll get you the information on the steaks. Yeah, so for the soup sampling, we're going to be doing those Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So come on down. That'll be about 12 to 4. We'll have people out front of the store handing out some soup samples. It's supposed to be a beautiful day on Saturday, so what better day to come down and hang out with us, for real. It's going to be super fun, so definitely come out, check that out. We've got so much stuff going on. Again, you can call the store or you can hit me up if you have questions online. I'm always happy to answer those. Yeah, otherwise, we won't see you until next week, so have a happy holidays. Again, we'll be announcing our giveaway winner this tomorrow, 11 a.m. as always. This week we're giving away the 2-pound bag of shrimp with a thing of the cocktail sauce. For your Instagram folks, head over to Facebook and find that post. Like, comment, share for your chance to win, as always. Yeah. Anyway, we will talk to you all next week. Otherwise, have a happy and safe holidays, and we will see you all soon.